what's up? Sorry for the unprofessional setup, and probably the bad audio. I'm recording on my phone. Honestly, I just got from my setup in there with the microphone and everything, making a little collection video, and I don't really want to set it back up for this video. I decided that I better put my thoughts out there for Stranger Things Season 5 real quick. This will halfway be a Season 5 review, halfway be like a just finale itself review. Because honestly, I was just deciding if I had a lot to say about it, and I decided that I really don't have a lot to say about it. So that's why I'm just making a little video like this and not really doing a whole production type thing. But I just want to get my quick thoughts out there, just immediate thoughts. I watched it on release day, all three of the drops. I watched on release night. So I've had a few days to marinate it and really get my thoughts on what I think about it. I didn't want to make a review too quick because I didn't want to just put out an immediate type of first kind of reaction and then a few days later sit on it and be like, no, that's not really what I thought about it. So now that I've had a couple days to think about it, I'll just put my quick thoughts out. This will probably be a short video just because, like I said, I don't have a lot to say about it. But basically, I was kind of underwhelmed by Season 5 altogether. My first initial reaction was, why does this season look cheaper than all of the others? Even Season 1, it kind of just has a cheap feeling to it. The lighting, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not the type of person that should be speaking on lighting or directing or anything. Obviously, I'm not a professional. Who am I to talk about lighting and camera work and stuff like that? But just from the viewer's perspective, the lighting, especially like highlighted moments like Max running through the Upside Down, same scene that we had in Season 4 looked amazing, with stuff falling behind her. She was running, the lighting was perfect. And then you do the same scene in Season 5 and it's like you can see the studio lights on her. It's like really white lights, and the background just isn't as active. It doesn't look as good. I don't know. It's just little nitpicks like that that really stood out to me. And it's all throughout the show as well. A lot of green screen stuff, like the tower stuff when Mike and, not Mike, but Steve and Jonathan are climbing up it. It's just so clearly a green screen that really pulls you out. Just little moments like that. That's my first reaction, was like, why does this season look so cheap? But the narrative thoughts of it, I wouldn't say it's a bad season. I would say that I enjoyed it for the most part. There wasn't really I liked the second drop better than the first drop. I thought the first drop was like, this is pretty good, but not a whole lot happened. The second drop was like, still not quite a whole lot happened. I was expecting some deaths. Obviously, this is going to be a spoiler review. I was expecting some deaths. There were no deaths. I was like, are you really going to wait till the finale to kill people? And I was like, well, that's kind of the Duffer Brothers thing, so maybe they will. It turned out they didn't, except for Elle's sister, which is like, okay, like, who cares? I was not affected by that whatsoever. And then obviously 11 might be dead, might not be dead. I could have done with that whole thing of her, like, she may be alive. That kind of just ruined the whole ending for me. I mean, I get it with Mike trying to deal with it and stuff, and like, she probably is dead, but it's like, I don't know. I didn't really care for it a whole lot. My favorite part about the finale was the very ending, whenever Mike was looking down to his younger siblings and her friends at the Dungeons and Dragons table doing the same thing that they used to do. And then the fact that the whole show ended on the basement door closing, I thought that was a really cool touch, and actually quite a perfect a perfect very ending. I wouldn't say a perfect ending because I had a lot of problems with the ending of it, but I liked how the show ended with the closing of that basement door. I thought that was a cool touch. I know I'm scattering, but like I said, I don't have a whole lot to say about the show, so I'm just scattering from points that I do have something to say. I'll talk about the final boss fight, which was super underwhelming. at first I was like, this is going to be awesome. And then very quickly I found out that it was like, why is this going by so fast? Why are they immediately kicking his ass? Why is nobody getting hurt? Why is nobody dying? Why is Vecna already pretty much beat? It was just like boom, 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 done. They beat it. So yeah, so basically this huge, ginormous monster, I guess the Mind Flayer, appears. And I mean, this thing is giant, huge. I mean, bigger than any monster movie I could think of, bigger than Godzilla, bigger than King Kong. I mean, this thing is huge. And I'm not shitting you, they beat it in like 5 minutes. And it's like, what the hell? And they kill Vecna in even less time. And that was really shocking to me. I mean, that should have been like a 20-minute battle minimum. And somebody either should have died or got severely injured. At that point, I was like, okay, we've gone this far. Nobody's dying. I don't care if nobody dies. They might as well just not even kill anybody. So I was at least like, why couldn't somebody at least get severely injured? I mean, that would have been super powerful at the ending if they were all like in. I texted it to my brother. I think it would have been more powerful if they were all crippled from the fight and all super injured, maybe cuts and scrapes, but at least somebody in a wheelchair, somebody on crutches. I feel like that would have made the ending more powerful. But instead, they fight this ginormous, freaking terrifying monster, and they come out without a scathe, not a splinter on their finger. They don't get a single bruise, a single scrape from fighting this freaking monster. And it is really like, what are you thinking? And this monster, like early in the season, we see Vecna getting pelted by bullets like Superman, and he's just walking through them like he's Superman or like he's Michael Myers. And then we get to this boss fight, and they're shooting, and Nancy's shooting it with an AR, and it's like flinching, and it's like this, and it's turning, and it's like getting his. It's like, what? Like, how does Vecna walk through bullets like Superman and way more bullets? Like the whole military is just freaking, getting blazed by 40,000 bullets, and he's just walking through it like absolutely nothing. But you shoot this ginormous monster that is supposed to be the master of Vecna, and he's getting shot by pea shooters, and he's like flinching, it's getting its attention. It's like, what? And then the way that Vecna like has no chance versus Elle whatsoever, she just beats him like that, like boom. I think it's like one scene, maybe two, and boom, he's dead. He's put on the tooth, boom, over. And it's just super underwhelming. So overall, I'm underwhelmed by this season. I'd say that I was moderately entertained. It was okay, but definitely not better than season 4. Definitely not better than season 3. Probably not even better than season 1 or 2. I mean, I don't know. It might be the worst season, to be honest. But it was moderately entertaining. I don't know if I'd sit through it again, but I mean, I probably won't sit through any of the show again. I just don't have time for it. I love season 1 and 3, and I like season 2, but I just don't have time to rewatch a show, and that's just my immediate thoughts. I know this is kind of a short video, went on even a little longer than I thought, but those are my initial thoughts of season 5 and the finale. Overall thoughts, it was okay with the super disappointing ending. And I know the whole controversy between Will's coming out scene. Yes, I thought it was ridiculous. We all knew he was gay throughout the entire show. There's absolutely no reason to have a 6 to 7 or 8 minute dialogue scene about it. It's just like, I was sitting there like, holy crap, there's no way he's still talking. Like, get over yourself. Everybody already knows. And I seen a thing on Instagram or Facebook showing that the coming out dialogue was longer than the boss battle, which doesn't surprise me. But it was like, just sit there and think about that. The coming out dialogue of Will was longer than the boss battle of the entire show. That is outrageous. That is a problem, Duffer Brothers. That is a problem. I don't know. The Duffer Brothers are good directors. They have immense talent. I know they have talent. They are good writers. The writing in this season wasn't very good, but I know they're good writers because they can come up with a show like Stranger Things. So I know they have a whole bunch of spinoffs and crap to come up, and they're probably in the hooks of Netflix for the rest of their career, which is unfortunate, but I hope they somehow find a way to someday make some original stuff again, because I think they could make some really cool stuff, because I don't know. I don't know if it was outside powers or if they just lost talent for the story, but something went wrong. I'd give season 5 3 out of 5 stars, maybe 3.5 on the good episodes. There are really good episodes. There's 4-star episodes, but and another thing, I have to mention this. The Upside Down isn't even a problem in season 5. You go to any other season of Stranger Things, going to the Upside Down is freaking dangerous. It is really dangerous. Like, you're gonna fight some Demodogs, you're gonna fight some bats, you're gonna fight some Demogorgons. In season 5, they're walking around it like it's Pensacola Beach, Florida. They're just walking along. There's no monsters, no problem. It might as well be the regular world. It's just like they're just on vacation. So that really bothered me. I was like, what is it like? I don't know. Where are the Demodogs? Where are the Demogorgons? Where's the bats that swarmed Eddie? Where are those bats? The bats don't make any appearance in this show. And I don't know. It kind of made Eddie's death seem like, dude, really? You died in the Upside Down? Like, really? Because this season, they're just strolling along. The Upside Down ain't nothing. So that's my last complaint. Season 5 really, like, I don't know. It's almost like there was a lack of writing and a lack of thought. Because if they went back and reread that one more time, they would have been like, wait, that can't happen. Wait, what's going on here? What's going on there? Why is this scene so long and that scene is so short? I don't know. Let me know what you guys thought of season 5, if you guys liked it more than I did. That's all I got to say about it. See ya.